my channel. This is the 21st word in my Word of the Day series in association with Mrs. Wordsmith. I can't believe we've learnt 20 words already. It's amazing. First up, quick apology. I know the other day I posted a video and when I was editing the video, I forgot to include the handwriting element in that video. So apologies for that. You had a bit of a day off on that day. Anyway, I'm going to get straight into it. Monday's word of the day is treacherous. Treacherous. So treacherous is an adjective. It's a describing word and it means dangerous or unsafe, like terrifying rapids that throw your boat around. So dangerous or unsafe. If something is treacherous, it is dangerous or unsafe, like terrifying rapids that throw your boat around. You can see in the picture there that Yin and Yang, the cats, are in a boat. They're trying to row around, but the water's so choppy, it's so kind of treacherous, so dangerous that they really look quite terrified. You can see in their pictures, in their faces there. So the word treacherous means dangerous or unsafe. I'd just like you to have a really close look at the spelling. The us, the O-U-S at the end is something that I'd like you to pay really close attention to when you do your handwriting. I know that when you guys learn your spellings, there is one word that not all children, but some children struggle with. That word is dangerous. The amount of times that I have seen the word dangerous with an E on the end is quite astounding. So I would like you to pay really close attention to the spelling of the word treacherous. So this word, treacherous, it is a word that is found in the settings section of Mrs. Wordsmith, the blue section. So it is a word that you would use to describe a place or a sort of it doesn't have to be a word used to describe water. Water can be very treacherous, but there are also lots of other things that could be treacherous. For example, a pathway. Have you ever walked along an icy pathway like this? That can be quite treacherous because if you slip over, you can cause yourself injury. That can be really quite dangerous or unsafe. A treacherous, icy pathway. Ooh. You could also have a treacherous journey. So imagine that you're climbing a mountain, maybe one that looks a bit like this, and the pathway is jaggedy, there's rocks, there's things to climb over, there might be rain or a storm getting in your way. The journey is really treacherous and dangerous and unsafe. So you could have a treacherous journey. You could also have treacherous water. So it doesn't have to be just water that is unsafe, that is treacherous. You could have, I went on a walk the other day, I try and go on a walk every day, and near my house there's a river. And if you climb to the top of the bank, you can look down over the river. But I decided to not climb up the bank to look at the river because it looked so treacherous. There were muddy bits where it had been raining and the pathway was kind of all messed up, so it was a bit treacherous and I was scared that I would hurt myself, so I didn't decide to climb up the bank to look at the beautiful river. I just stayed on the path next to the bank because it was too treacherous, it was too dangerous, it was too unsafe, and I didn't want to hurt myself. Another story about a treacherous place that I have been is the other week, Mr. Thompson and I went for a bike ride. I'm not very good at biking. Mr. Thompson is really good at biking. And in our village, there are roads which are usually quite flat, but we went outside of the village, and outside of my village, the roads are a little bit bumpy and a little bit uneven in places. And that was quite treacherous because I'm not a very good cyclist. There were potholes in the road and the bike was going bump, 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 bump. And I was really scared that I was going to fall off. So for me, that was quite a treacherous journey. Okay, you are going to have 2 challenges for this word. So your handwriting challenge is challenge number 1. I am going to show you what I expect in your handwriting by running the time lapse now. Okay, challenge number 2 for word of the day today is going to be quite a simple challenge. You will need a pen or pencil and a bit of paper. You can do it underneath your handwriting challenge if you wish. And what I would like you to do is to write a list of different places that could be treacherous. So I told you a few little examples about places I've been that I thought were quite treacherous, and I would like you to write me a list of different places that you have been that were treacherous, or places that you know, or places that you have seen on television. So write me a little list, choose your favourite one and draw a picture. So I'm going to just show you a few little images now to give you some inspiration. Try not to steal my ideas if you can. And yeah, hopefully these pictures will give you a bit of inspiration for your word list. Remember, you're going to do a list of words, then you're going to choose your favourite and draw it. Okay? Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me for my word of the day today. Please just double check that your handwriting is as good as it would be if we were doing this in school. Check that you haven't accidentally put the letter E on the end of any of your treacherouses. And I really look forward to seeing you for another video in our Word of the Day series tomorrow. Bye!